All right, everyone, welcome to our San Diego Comic-Con breakdown. We're breaking down all the toy news that's coming out of the San Diego Comic-Con. Let's go ahead and get started because there is so much news to get through. Let's go ahead and talk Mafex. We got a couple things here that they showed off at San Diego Comic-Con. First up, we got the full reveal of Andrew Garfield. Love this Spider-Man, man.
That shot, that's the money shot right there. That's the poster. It's the freaking poster shot. I love that shot. They got the head tilt perfectly done.
Yeah. We kind of already kind of gushed over this figure, but it's great to see it fully in different poses here. This is, of course, from No Way Home, or No Way Home.
Well, no, it's technically Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's what they're labeling.
Oh, wait, is this at the very end with the fire kid?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's Amazing Spider-Man 2. So it's not No Way Home, Andrew. Because that's why, like, he doesn't have the stubble. Because, like, in No Way Home, he kind of had stubble, you know?
Okay. But yeah, looks good, man. Love this character. There's everything you're getting with here. And let's take a look and compare the head sculpts here from previous Andrew figures.
Yeah, so I put this together, and it's like the Legends first, right? Then the Mafex, and then the figure arts. Okay, now Mafex wins here, no doubt, right?
Right. I agree.
And honestly, Legends gets second place, to be honest. What was figure arts doing? What were they thinking?
What does that look like?
I don't know. And I feel like
it's the lips.
Dude, no, it's everything. And
it's
also,
everything.
too, one thing I love that Mafex did is that I feel like his hair was always like that. Like it was straight up. There wasn't that much curl. Like if you
yeah, that's a lot of curl.
Legends gets the pass because Legends, I think, no, Legends is actually basing off Amazing Spider-Man 2. Actually, that's what they labeled it as. So no, like his coif is like that. There's not really much curl. Like the figure arts is doing like a full circle curl. Like what is that?
Yeah, it's a lot of curl in that front part.
And then one thing though I never noticed too though is like that Legends doesn't have a neck piece, and you see how much that makes a difference. You know, look at like figure arts and Mafex. Yeah. Like having that actually makes a difference. I didn't realize that with the Legends.
It just adds a little bit more of that realism.
Yeah,
doesn't break it.
And also the figure art's skin tone is off. Like I feel like the Legend, like he's a white dude. Like Legends and Mafex got it right, and even I like the red for the Mafex better than the reds of the other figures.
It's a brighter red. It's like
texture
too. Like it looks better. This is the definitive Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man figure. I don't think there'll be a better one. So
for sure. Now, yeah, there's nothing that's going to be this one. You know, Mafex, like that's what I'm saying. Like Mafex is going to save us when in 3 years when we get the Deadpool and Wolverine figures, dude. Yeah, that's why don't get the figure arts. Wait on them.
Yeah, just wait. Here is a comparison with the SH figure arts as well.
Yeah, the figure arts and the Mafex. And like you can just see, I think the shoulder silhouette is even better on the Mafex. Like something like, I don't know.
It's for me, it's the torso size. Like the SH figure arts one is too tall, too long, too extended of a torso. Look at where his hands are falling. Like his fans are falling right at almost above his crotch. With the Mafex, they're falling below the crotch. It's a shorter torso.
And then you just have that mess of a crotch with figure arts. That's a mess. Like, I don't know why they do that. Like just do what Mafex is doing. You get the same articulation, I believe. And just the colors, like the blue and the red are way better on the Mafex than the figure arts. Like the figure arts looks washed out, don't you think?
It's like a traditional Spider-Man colors that they just washed like 5 coats of wash over it. Just darkened it up. Whereas the Mafex one, just that it's a deeper blue, and it does look a lot better. It's almost like it's on this like purple spectrum, but it's not purple. It's just a nice deep rich blue.
And that's accurate. And another thing to look at is the head shape. Andrew Garfield is like a lanky dude. That's why he's the best Spider-Man. He has the body of a spider. He's like a lanky dude, got a long neck, long arms, long head. You know? And
Toby was the dad bod, and then Tom Holland's like the kid.
No, Tom Holland's just stocky, dude. That kid's a brick. Yeah, that kid's stocky. He's short and thick. You know what I'm saying? And like, look at the heads, the head shape. The figure arts one is a lot more round and squished, whereas the Mafex, they got that elongated silhouette that you see, you know?
Yeah. Love it, dude. That's great. Yeah, this is cool. Thanks for adding those comparisons. Again, this is going to be the best Amazing Spider-Man.
That's it, guys. But also, too, like, don't sleep on the Legends one, too. Like, I think the Legend ones for the price is also perfect.
Yeah. No. Those, and they're
for
fun.
the price.
They're
Like I think the
really
only one
fun.
you avoid, guys, just avoid figure arts one.
That's what we're saying here.
Yeah.
All right. More from Mafex here. They're giving us a Joker from the Nightmare scene
Yeah.
in that and Justice League.
So it's like Zack Snyder.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, only Zack Snyder. Yeah, and honestly, I loved like everybody trashes on Leto, but I always felt bad for him, and I feel like it just gave him like a little bit of closure and justice, like with this, just to get this
With
one scene.
this to get this scene,
Yeah,
yeah, I think he did a lot better there. This looks fun. This looks fun from Mafex. I do like the little added piece here. They're adding like a little extra skirt piece so you can have him sitting down. It's just fun. But yeah, here's everything you're getting with him. Just part of that nightmare scene of Batman.
and then I did put a comparison because we've actually gotten a Nightmare Joker Snyderverse from another company called Caillou Toys, and they're kind of like a an import company, and it was like officially licensed. Like this is not like it was by Warner Bros. And it was like for the same price, and it's soft goods. And to be honest, I think better paint apps, better sculpt than Mafex. Like, what do you think?
Um, no.
You don't see it? Look at. I
Those
want you to
those
look at.
eyes are ugly. Those are like bug alien eyes on the left here, right? That's the one we're talking about.
Well, they're both. The one on
Okay.
the right side and the left side are the same figure.
Oh, I thought it was different figures because the one on here on
No,
the left, those eyes look scary, but the one on the right, they look good. They look.
it's
Good.
I just think the lighting, but it's the same figure.
I would have liked the
It's the
vest
same
to be
figure.
okay. I would have liked the vest to be plastic. It just sells the aesthetic of that of like a bulletproof vest a little bit better because it's a little stiffer. It's not necessarily
Yeah,
fabric.
it's
But
true.
outside of that, I do have to give. If we're looking at the figure here on the right, I understand it's the same figure, but yeah, the head sculpt is better on that one.
For the
And the,
like, you're
let me
saying
get
head
my
sculpt for Mafex is better?
let me get my mouse. So this right here, this one is I like this better than
That's
this.
what I'm saying. It's the same head sculpt.
Yeah. Okay. Those eyes do not look the same over here.
It's just the lighting because there's like such a
Okay.
bright light that it's like reflecting the light on the
Yeah.
eyes. But like,
Yeah. Give
yeah,
me
like
this vest on this soft goods with that head. I'm here for it.
yeah, and I think soft goods was the right choice with this body. Like, you see that skirt piece on this Mafex, it's not gonna
Yeah, yeah.
move, and you don't. I mean, it
No,
doesn't
no.
move that
And
much. But it's just
that's why they give you an extra piece for him to sit down.
still though, yeah, like it's not gonna like soft goods would have been the way to go, and also just
I
like
agree.
the hair is done better, and I think the smeared red paint is done better. Like the
Yeah.
Mafex is more of like a lipstick, whereas this one it looks more smeared and worn out.
Yeah. Like the raccoon eyes look better too.
Yeah,
And the smearing of it does look, but it's like more out there. It's like messier. I agree with you.
and you can
Okay.
still get this. So like you guys make your pick, but I would recommend
Yeah.
check out. It's called just like the Caillou Nightmare Joker, and it's so
Okay,
like
cool. All right, let's jump
relatively
over to
same
High.
price.
It's got some stuff for us. They showed off their Contra Operation Gulag. This is like a new game, but it's just basically Contra figures. We're getting Bill and Lance here. These guys look fun. Now, this is from a video game, so like the proportions are not are exaggerated. They're exaggerated a little bit, like big old boots, tiny head, big muscle, big old guns, right? But yeah, this is part of their 1/12 exquisite stuff. Love that Hiya's getting some more licenses. And yeah, well, these are fun. These are fun Contra figures.
Yeah, and it makes sense more for their license because Hiya is, I believe, they're a Chinese company, and so to get like, I feel like they're more like they have a bigger hold on the Asian markets, and so it's like to do like any Konami game, I feel like it's just gonna work for them.
For sure. So really cool to see those there. Let's keep going here. Next up, a high exquisite super 1/12 scale 6-inch The Walking Dead Dead City Negan. You got your Daryl on pre-order. Now you can get yourself a Negan. Now this is from the Dead City, like the the later Daryl Dixon show stuff. It's not from his Walking Dead time. So you'll notice that his outfit's a little different, but it is still Negan with his Lucille.
It still works. Like, and like, dude, I don't know if there's anybody better than Hiya right now than doing head sculpts. Like, to me, these look like mini Hot Toys. Like, these are mini Hot Toys. And like, even Mafex, like Mafex was king, dude. Nah, Hiya is the new king of head sculpts.
I think what Hiya does is they add undertone of pink. When you do that on faces, it makes them look alive. It makes them look like the blood's flowing through them, right? If you look at Negan here, he has all this pink that's
Yeah.
covered up by the pale or by the skin tone. When you do that, it just adds life. It adds blood to them. Whereas Mafex, yes, they look spot on. Like the likeness is good,
But
but
sometimes they're very fuzzy at times.
The
Like you look
paint
at that
apps,
Andrew Garfield, is very
yeah,
fuzzy.
because it's the paint apps are getting printed on. This is
Yeah.
painted.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how the likeness is. And I feel like they always get the right like sheen on where it needs to be, like whether it's matte or it's supposed to be shiny, they get it right. And
They
that's
do a
what
good
adds
job.
like the realness. Because sometimes with figures, sometimes things that are supposed to be matte are shiny, and sometimes vice versa.
True. Yeah, man, this looks great. Yeah, it comes with Lucille and knife, and I love that they added a smiling head for him, just because Negan's always just always got a smile on his face. All right, 6.2 inches, looking great. Yeah, there's everything you're getting. All
And
right,
just look at those pants. Like
yeah,
there's like sewing. There's literally I think buttons or buckles like on those
there's
on the boot
buckles. Yeah.
cuffs.
It's a lot of soft goods. Looks good.
Yeah. And they're leather and they're like folding right. Like it looks crazy good.
All right, let's take it around the net here. There's some fun things we saw here at the San Diego Comic Con. First up here from Jazwares, they're starting an anime line, 6.5 inches. First up here is Aaron Yeager. Now, this one is exclusive to the convention at San Diego Comic Con, limited to, I think, 1,000 pieces. Comes in this cool little box there, but it is just the total anime line from Jazwares. What are you thinking?
The head sculpt is bad. The articulation is good for what it is. And I would assume like when they continue this line and they flesh it out, that the price points will be affordable, like 20, 25 bucks.
Right, yeah.
Within that range. Probably 25 now, right? Yeah, 25. So like we're just running into that same issue that McFarlane Toys ran into, where like you have to cut corners because of the price point. And it's like, even with the price disparity with like, and Figure Arts is closing in, dude. Figure Arts and like Legends and McFarlane are like getting to my, like what I see, they're getting closer and closer to price range. It's like, there's no need for this. Like, even if you did a great job, I just feel like there's no need for it because Figure Arts and Figma do a great job and they're reasonably priced.
Right. Yeah. Here's the base. So it'd be a $20 figure for the mass release, not exclusive. Aaron Yeager here. You lose the soft goods. You do have the ODM gear. You get some faceplates.
You know what though? At that $20 price point, maybe there is a need. Just for like, maybe just for like people like kids who are not avid toy collectors, right? Like whose life like is the collecting is not their hobby. I feel like this is for them. I think for collectors, this is not for us. Like the quality is not there for us, but the price point is there for the average Joe, the average anime fan.
I like that you said that because we've talked about this, right? We need this hobby needs new players, and one way to do that is to have lower price point figures of newer properties, and that's what this is.
Because we've been desensitized. Those Hiya figures are like $100. Like if you talk to a normal, like when I talk to a normal person, I bought an 6-inch action figure for $100. For me, it's like it's a no brainer. It's like, okay, that's the soft goods,
the quality's there, yeah.
I was like, it's a no brainer. But they're like, are you psycho? Are you out of your mind? You paid $100 for that? I'm like, oh. So like we've been desensitized for how much we pay for figures, and so this maybe this does serve a purpose at the 20, because 25 I was like, it's just the same thing with but $20, that's too low. It's too low to say, hey, people might get.
Yeah, $20 some kid can afford. That kid might start building out more figures and then slowly collect more and more, and then you got yourself a collector who's in it for the long game. Now there are
I was just gonna say, I think the body proportions are all good. The only thing I would say is they need to squish the face more, rounder. I think it's too long.
Too long.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, Jazwares is not just doing Attack on Titan. They also are doing some Jujutsu Kaisen, which is huge among the kids, right? Kids love Yuji here.
It's got one of the best animations, crazy story, Gojo. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Domain expansions, all that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta have that.
So yeah, again, $20 for a Jujutsu Kaisen figure, you can eat, dude. Kids can buy this, and then they're gonna buy more figures, get into more lines.
Guys, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm too much of a hater because I speak too soon, and then I put myself in the bad spot because now that I'm seeing these, the amount of accessories you're getting for $20, it just makes you think like, what the heck's going on here, and how Hasbro is like been skimping out and raising prices. Like they're going the opposite ways, whereas like, dude, there's a lot of things like alternate faceplates, hands, and effect pieces for $20. Dude, with the Black Series, you get a saber. That's it.
For 25.
25. Yeah. So like, I would assume, just because with my experience with Jazwares toys, the way they're cutting costs is their plastic quality. For me, Jazwares always has a very cheap feeling, squeaky plastic.
Yes.
But if you're not playing with it and it's just on display, you can't really tell too much because you're not feeling it. So $20, dude. It's good.
They are also doing a Midoriya Deku as well. So they're dipping their toes into all the big heavy hitters for anime.
And this one looks better than the rest. Like I think the face is there, and oftentimes, like with McFarlane's anime figures, one of the points that I always had gripes with was the hair. You know, anime hair. There's always super spiky.
Mm-hmm.
The McFarlane stuff would always be really rounded, and he couldn't really get the spikiness, and I always hated that. And I feel like this is spiky. Like they're getting that sharp tips on the ends here. So
I also like that
Jazwares is going off.
I also like that it's 6.5. I think that's just a good spot where like it still kind of works with a lot more things. When you get to McFarlane, right, where you get to that 7-inch, that 1/10 scale, tends to just be too much. 6.5, you can get it there. A little crouch posed here and there. Get him.
That's a great point. These are just going to scale really well. You're right.
Jazwares total anime line. Look out for more. We'll see what else they do, what else they pick up. Maybe some Kaiju number 8, Naruto. Who knows?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. No, it's a good price point. In this day and age, that's ridiculous.
All right, let's keep going here. We got some more. This is from 1,000 Toys. Hellboy 1/12 scale action figure of the 30th anniversary of the comic. So we've gotten this figure before. They're just kind of getting it back out there. But this looks really good. I mean, it is $155, but you're getting that beautiful trench coat. One thing I do want to show off here. Let's get to it. Where is it? Oh, look at that articulation.
Beautiful.
Right. I think it was the right hand of doom. I think it's called something like that. Yeah,
the fist of doom, dude.
Yeah, man, love the articulation on that. And you can see all the pins in that, like fully articulated on that right hand there. But yeah, dude, looks phenomenal. As a Hellboy fan, I love this, man.
Yeah, like it's a lot of money, but I think I have to get this because it's so accurate to the comic, and I feel like for drawing, he's probably one of the funnest characters to draw because he's easy, because he's so blocky. He's so easy to draw. Like this thing, oh man.
Right, just 2 little legs, big old chest, right? wide shoulders. Yeah, and I love that, soft goods come off. He comes this little rosary, big old holster for his peacemaker. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, his big old pistol.
Yeah, love that hand, dude. He also comes with his own T-shirt. Love that.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Big old dragon slayer blade there, man. This is cool.
What's the artist's name?
Mike Mignola.
Yeah, you get that Mike Mignola art right there on that shirt. That is nice, man. Yeah, you get the devil horns. Man, it sucks though that because everybody loved the Guillermo and Ron Perlman Hellboy, that they never gave the Hopper. What's the Hopper actor's name? You guys know what I'm talking about. The new Hellboy, 2019 Hellboy.
David Harbour.
They never gave David Harbour's Hellboy a chance, and everybody just like downvoted it without even like it. And it was good, guys. Tell me it was not good.
I think it had really good fight scenes, good monsters. The story was okay. Like it was always progressing, and it always felt like Hellboy just had to. He never like got a choice. He always just had to do what he had to do, and the villain was always winning. But the fight scenes, like the freaking scout scenes, right, where they go fight giants, beautiful, gorgeous fight scene, man.
He was funny. I feel like
the Baba Yaga was sick. The performance was good. I did like that he did do a good Hellboy. And did you know that they're making a new Hellboy?
Crooked Man, get out of here, dude. I'm leaving. I'll see you later. Crooked Man looks like I made that movie. I made that movie in high school.
I don't know. I'm here for more Hellboy stuff. So I'm gonna watch it.
It's true. Like it could have a good story, but I think the budget's just not there because that dude, the Hellboy looks bad.
Listen, Ron Perlman was the only one who should have played Hellboy, and they should have made 3 movies and then be done with it, but they didn't.
Yeah, and they should have made 3 movies for the 2019 Hellboy too. We were gonna get Ape Sapien.
That would have been cool. All right, but that's not all. They're also giving us Lobster Johnson. Lobster Johnson. This guy is cool, and he's played by it's not Thomas Jane, Sandman from Raimi's Spider-Man. He plays him in Guillermo's in Guillermo's universe. Or no, is it Guillermo's? I can't remember. I think it's Guillermo's.
No, Lobster's in 2019 Hellboy.
Okay, yeah, he's played by him there.
In a flashback, Lobster's there.
Yeah. So, and he does work, right?
Oh yeah, he goes to town.
So really cool to see Lobster Johnson from the comics. And the cool thing about him, not only is he all decked out in his leather, but he's got his lobster, right? His iron hot lobster, and that sucker lights up.
Ooh, that makes the price worth it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a black light, so it's not like an LED, but you just hit it with some black light and it'll glow.
And that's sometimes like I actually like that a lot because batteries, you use it once and then you leave it in there, you never touch it again, and then they're dead. Because
Yeah.
they're the tiny little cells.
Yeah, exactly. And this you can just hit it anytime with light. It's just reactive, right? It's photoreactive.
Exactly. That's smart.
So this is cool, man. Also 155 for the Lobster Justin. It is 1,000 toys, of course, for
Oh,
paying
no
for something
wonder.
there.
No wonder
Yeah.
it's not expensive. It's from them.
Yeah.
They charge the most money for their figures, but they do a phenomenal job. Like it's hard to justify them, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is cool. This is just fun. Love Hellboy, man. Love it.
And we need to get like somebody else to do the cheaper versions because I
I
would
know.
like a Hellboy, like a lot of characters from that movie, but these are expensive.
These are a lot. Yeah. So really cool. All right, let's keep going. Last up here, we're getting a Frazetta Museum Dark Wolf. Now, this has been previously released, but this is an exclusive version. With it comes with a battle axe and different bracers on his arms. These are cool figures, man. Just the Frazetta is the guy like you think of, yeah, Conan drawings. That really like oily, blurry kind of aesthetic. I first found out about Frazetta from Wolfmother. There was a band called Wolfmother, and their cover was very, it was, I think, actually Frazetta did it or something, or it was inspired by the artist there. And then I got into all that, but it's just like that old, Conan medieval vibes. And it's beautiful, and it's cool to get this figure from Dark Wolf from Fire and Ice, which is a movie that he worked on.
Who made this? What company?
Yeah, I think it is Frazetta Girls is the toy company.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something too. Also, Savage Crucible also has
Oh
a
yeah,
Frazetta figure. They have
which
the
is
Frazetta.
officially licensed. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have the Frazetta ball and chain from the painting. So a lot of Frazetta figures coming up.
Yeah, and I think someone else was doing the Dark Rider or the something like that. It was expensive, ridiculous expensive, but yeah, no, really cool to get the new version of that Dark Wolf. And shout out to Trevor doing a great picture work here. 1.6 shooter. Yeah.
Sad to say though that it has a single jointed elbows and knees. That's just like, I don't know. In this day and age, I feel like that's not even acceptable. As Jada Toys can do double jointed for $20, you can do double jointed. At this point, it's like that's just disrespectful.
Fair enough. All right, well, I'll go ahead and bring it to the end of our show here. What's your standout from kind of the anime import reveals?
Not Frazetta. Oh, sorry guys. I'm a hater. Everybody knows I'm a hater right now. There's the obvious one, but like when I hear standout, it's like what surprised me. Like I knew that was gonna be. I knew that Andrew Garfield was gonna cook. Let me see here.
Yeah.
I gotta go Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Yeah, even there's just too good. There's the flawless.
It was really good, and it's gonna be amazing, just like he.
Yeah, and just seeing those like side by side, like you can see it.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, for me, my standout's gonna be Negan, Dead City. Love this
head.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see Hiya's what else they got, man. They've been doing really good stuff. Excited to see what more of it. So.
And you're spot on with that, like pink spray. Like it must be like a spray gun that they're like. I don't know how because it's factory produced, right? So I don't know or like if it's like a person doing it, but
it could be a person doing it.
It could, yeah, because like I just got like a Joy figure, and on the box it says hand painted, and it's not like when I opened that mecha, like I could tell like it was hand painted, like you could tell. So it could be because it's ridiculous.
It's good. All right. Let us know down below your standout from these Comic-Con reveals.
Shout out Jada.
They're definitely doing something for the community, right? Yeah. Don't be too hater on them.
Yeah, shout out Jada. My bad, guys. My bad.
Thank you so much for tuning in to these San Diego Comic-Con reveals that we went ahead and broke down for you guys. Make sure again you're leaving down your standouts from what was revealed. And as always, friends, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.